So guys, it has been 8 months of playing this game. I want you lot's honest opinion in the comments down below. Because after next week and after footies, FC26 is officially dead. You lot let me know, man. Did you enjoy this game this year? Where does this rank on FIFAs that have been released? Because if you want my honest opinion, I think this is the worst FIFA I have ever played in my life.
Alright guys, I'm gonna keep it a beam when I say this, alright? FC26 will definitely go down as the worst FIFA of all time. Forget 25 and forget 24, they were both bad games, but honestly, FC26 gets the crown for the worst FIFA. If you go back in time and think about the old FIFAs, you may say, oh, those games were trash too. From 19 to up, yeah, it was trash, but you can't compare it to 26, bro. 26 is just the definition of I don't want to play anymore. You can go on the internet and look up reviews about the game, and they'll all tell you that this is not a game that you want to remember at all. This is not a game you'll go back to compared to the old FIFAs. Now, I come from retro FIFA, okay? I started in FIFA 13, where we didn't have SBCs. All we had was a transfer market, kickoff, career mode, and ultimate team. We didn't have much. But if you were to talk about what's the most memorable thing about that game in FIFA 13, ultimate team. That's when promos were very new because nobody was understanding what team of the year meant, what team of the season meant. Hell, we didn't even know what an inform meant. It just gives that spark into your mind saying that, wow, I really accomplished something. I got so lucky that I got a team of the year and I can put it in my team and dominate from Division 5 to Division 1. Man, who can beat this feeling? We get that dopamine hit once we pack an inform or a 90+ player. I want you to think about this. You're 13 years old and you just pack Ronaldo or Messi. How would you feel? You want to show your friends like, look who I just packed. Look who's in my team. There's no feeling that beats that at all. Especially when it comes to Ultimate Team when everything's just pay to win now. There's people to this day that go back to the retro FIFAs even when the servers are down and just like to flashback about what happened, man. People love that nostalgia because those games were just beautifully made. EA really cared about what they were putting out back then. But in the FIFA community, everybody knows it went downhill once FIFA 19 came out, bro. That's when all the disaster happened. Now, I didn't play FIFA 19 because I knew that game was actually trash when I didn't see anybody streaming it like they used to. My favorite YouTubers weren't even making content about it because they knew the game was so bad. I remember there were YouTubers that would put their own game modes inside Ultimate Team, like spin the wheel before Foot Draft was made, and we'll all believe like, oh my god, that actually is real? That came out? Really? That's what FIFA used to be, bro. People would create their own ideas and the community would believe it, and they'll all want to get on the game and try to figure out how they did that. That's the beauty of the game. But once FIFA switched to FC, the beauty was gone. Ultimate Team hasn't been the same ever since. I want to talk about Foot Draft for a second. Remember in FIFA 15 where YouTubers were teasing it, saying that, oh, Foot Draft's gonna come out and it's gonna be this whole spin the wheel thing, it's gonna be this cool thing that we've never seen before? And then once it launched to FIFA 16, everyone was so psyched about it. They were doing like 195 drafts. Even before Team of the Year came out, everyone was doing these like high level drafts, pulling in millions of views because we've never seen anything like that in the community. That's when FIFA really had its art and everyone wanted to replicate it because it was so euphoric. It was just something we've never seen before at all. Now if you load a Foot Draft, you get so disappointed because it's such low animation cards, the stats don't even make sense, nothing's realistic about it, and there's just evos upon evos upon evos now. Even pack openings, those are just a horror story now. And pack openings were always a huge thing about FIFA Ultimate Team because once you pack that higher rated card and you just keep it in your club or sell it and you get all the coins from it, you don't put it in an SBC or nothing, you actually keep the card and you see it as a memory. That's the happy feeling that everyone wants in Ultimate Team. It's not the same anymore. In FC26, you can get a 99 overall in like 2 packs, bro. It doesn't feel special anymore. Even selling it on the market doesn't feel special anymore because once you put an Evo on it, it's just like, it's not the same beauty as it used to be because you're just modifying it now. It's like buying a used car. You buy the car, you modify it. Yeah, it looks cool now, but it doesn't have the same art as when you bought it. So if you can't get packs right and you can't get Foot Draft right, where's the beauty of the game? It obviously shows that EA doesn't care anymore, and that's really sad. Let's talk about SBCs. Now, FIFA 17 is a GOAT tier game. We all know that. SBCs really changed the game in a beautiful way. You can get cards that are not on the market or not in packs, which counts the cards as rare because there's only like a once in a lifetime thing you can get. And teams were looking beautiful. I mean, FIFA 17, man, go back and look at the teams back then. A full SBC team is like packing legends, bro. And they weren't really asking for much unless it's like a high rated card. Like the ratings made sense. What they're asking for made sense. The coins made sense. Everything just made sense, bro. Versus now when you have to sell your whole club for a nonsense SBC that won't really do much for your team. Like it doesn't make sense at all. Even though coins are easy to get now, but it doesn't bring that joy like it used to. I remember back then you had to strive to get coins, man. Like, I mean, you had to really work the market, man. But now FC26, they give you 50,000 coins just for completing a division. The EA economy is broken in Ultimate Team, man. SBCs, packs, Foot Draft, they don't have that beauty anymore. And that's what drove all the old players out of the game, man. It's not even a game, it's a scheme at this point. Because nobody actually goes out their way to enjoy this game or actually play this game for hours upon hours out of their own enjoyment. It's more like an entertainment thing to satisfy the people that are watching it. And that can get very draining, especially when you don't love the game. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the gameplay, because the gameplay now, man, at this point, EA needs to pack it up, because why is the gameplay so low quality now? Remember the Frostbite engine? FIFA 17, when the Frostbite engine came out, and everyone was just praising this game, bro? What engine do you guys use now? Because the graphics are not the same compared to the old generations. Now, you can say, Manny, it's just like other games. The graphics are not the same as the old ones, but that's a whole nother topic I can talk about. At this point, it's like EA's just trying to hoard all the money to themselves. Because what do you actually put into these new games to make us love the game? Everything now looks so sluggish and just low quality and just not enjoyable. Now I refuse to say silent. Let me know in the comments below how you guys feel about FC26 and the new gen games that are coming out now. It's your boy iNotManny, and I'm not about to go play FC26. I'm about to go rest. Peace.